I don't think people talk enough about what happens before success. Everyone wants to talk about the money. Everyone wants to talk about the wins. Everyone wants to talk about manifestations. But almost nobody talks about the abyss. That period where life strips everything away from you. Your confidence, your certainty, your relationships, sometimes even your identity. It's almost like life keeps asking you one question. Who are you when everything you wanted is taken away? I've spent years trying to build businesses, trying to become profitable as a trader, trying to build a YouTube channel that mattered. There were moments where I questioned every decision I had ever made, especially after dropping out of school. Everyone thought I was making a mistake. Some people laughed, others watched and waited for me to fail. And to make matters worse, there were seasons where it looked like they were right. Nothing was working, no breakthrough, no recognition, just silence. If you've ever been there, this video is for you. Today, I want to share the 4 things that helped me to understand the abyss and how you can come out stronger than the person who experienced it. The first thing life does is attack whatever you are attached to. Think about it. If your happiness depends on money, life will make you broke. If your identity depends on success, life will make you fail. If your confidence depends on people believing in you, life will make people doubt you, because attachments create suffering. For years, I was attached to results. Every trade had to win, every month had to go well. I started an agency trying to get clients, and I was attached to seeing my dreams manifest. But when one thing failed, another thing failed, to another, I felt like I had failed. And that's dangerous, because your emotions are controlled by outcomes. The lesson wasn't to stop caring. The lesson was to stop depending. Detach from outcomes. Stay attached to the process. You can lose money. You can lose followers. You can lose opportunities. You can lose people around you. You can lose everything. But you can never lose the person you are becoming. There is a version of you that only exists when life gets hard. Anybody can be motivated when things are working. Anybody can smile when they're winning. But character is revealed when everything is taken. Character is revealed when everything falls apart, when things are not actually going the way you planned, and it looks as if life has something else that it's planned for you. There were days where, I wasn't making any money. Any risk I tried to take goes away, despite the fact that I've had track record in the past. So life stripped me of the track record and even made my life more miserable, that I didn't even have an evidence of the previous track record. It's crazy. My content wasn't growing, my YouTube was failing, businesses, everything was looking impossible. There were moments where I genuinely wondered, what if the dream never happens? But every morning, I still got up, I still learned, I still created, I still believed. Not because I felt inspired, but because discipline has replaced emotion. And that's when I realized that the abyss isn't there to destroy you. It's there to introduce you to yourself. Because you can never really know yourself until everything is taken from you. Because when everything is taken, the only thing that remains is what is real. Here is something I wish I understood earlier, right? Life becomes lighter when nothing owns you. Not money, not validation, not likes, not relationships, not even religion, and not even success. Think about it. When it comes to entrepreneurship or things like trading, the people that actually make it are the people that are not desperate for it to work. They're not looking for just one trade to work or looking for one opportunity. They are flexible. They don't even care about the opportunity, right? Sometimes they have a lot of chances of taking the risk. So they are just cool and they don't give a fuck. That consciousness of not giving a fuck is actually what you need for you to actually get to the point where things will eventually manifest. Because when the process wearies you out, if you're the type of person that cares, give a fuck, then you're going to give up. But if you're the kind of person that don't actually give a fuck, you're literally dead already, then you're going to keep going. Because there's a verse in the Bible that even said, except the seed falls to the ground and die, it abides alone. But if it dies, it brings forth much more fruit. So that means it's only a dead man that can bring forth fruit. When you put a seed into the ground, it has to die first. After a few days, before you see something begin to spring up. Why is that thing springing up? Because right there in the deepest, darkest part of that, in the darkness, it has died, simply, and then it's from the dead version that fruit comes out, and then it brings seed and a lot of things. So the people who are desperate for it to work actually lose because fear, and fear changes their decision. For example, when it comes to trading, when a trader is attached, he keeps hoping And when life keeps breaking the hopes, it gives up. It's just like you set a goal for yourself. You're hoping life strips you of it, and then you give up. But what if you don't have a goal? What if you are detached and you leave time to happen the way it wants, and you are just executing calmly? That is when you're going to win, because the laws don't define you. And life works the same way. When you are no longer desperate, you become dangerous, because your decisions are now coming from wisdom and not fear. Imagine how powerful you become if rejection didn't stop you. Imagine how powerful you become if failure didn't scare you. Imagine how strong and rigid you will be if criticism didn't shake you. And that's freedom. And freedom starts when you conquer all these things I just listed. Most people quit, not because life defeated them, but because they believed the abyss was permanent. It's not, right? Every winter ends, every night becomes morning, and every valley has an exit. The only people who see it are the ones who never stop walking. I don't know when exactly all my dreams will happen. I don't know exactly when the Colosseus will become a reality. I don't know when exactly Plaxinex Visuals is going to be managing videos for hundreds of thousands of creators around the globe. I don't know when any of these things that I've imagined and truly believe, because I have a roadmap for them, I don't know when they are going to come to pass. But I do know this: I am no longer attached to the timeline. I am attached to becoming the man who deserves that future. And that's a completely different mindset for me, because I told myself I'd rather die doing this than do any other thing. And I was hated for that quote. I was hated for my standards. And the fact that that standard put a barrier between me and a lot of people who I loved in my life, then I will hold that standard till I die, until I get out of this matrix. Like the matrix, the world that we live in. So, if you're in your own abyss right now, don't panic. Life is not punishing you. Life is preparing you. Just remember these 4 lessons whenever things get hard. Number 1, life breaks your attachments. Number 2, the abyss reveals who you really are. Number 3, detachment creates freedom. And number 4, just keep walking. Because at the end of the day, if truly what you want from life is your heart desire, then you're not going to have fulfillment in doing any other thing. So if you find fulfillment in doing any other thing, then that thing is your heart desire. Because I don't understand why someone would be living and say they have a heart desire for something, but they're living comfortably in another thing for tens of years and decades and decades and decades. I prefer to die prematurely on top my desire than to live a long life of frustration. But at the end of the day, the season that built the strongest version of you is the season of the abyss. As long as you keep walking, you don't look back. One day, you realize that this season was worth every single day of it. Every single... I even remember there were times last year when I was held to the neck. You know, sometimes it do me as if I'm running mad, like, and I'll be thinking of the easiest way to die, and I was even alone. Like, the worst part of this was I was alone. Everyone was on like internship, and I was like in school having carryovers. I only cleared one of the carryover that semester. It was crazy. I remember the next semester I went to register courses, and then my level advisor was like, what happened that is only one course, and the course that I even cleared, I cleared it with an E. So he was like, what's going on? Like, talk to me. What's happening? And I was like, sir, I was going through a lot. The man was like, going through a lot? You are too young to be going through a lot. But well, some of the things I'm daring right now, honestly, people are actually daring it in their 40s and 50s. I decided to dare it. I started daring it at 19. Should I even say 18 or 17? So guys, I don't want to bore you with my story, but I know a lot of you that click this video, you were actually going through it, right? And it's not a bad thing to have a vision. It's not a bad thing to even tell the vision to people around you that you love. Just like Joseph in the Bible told his vision to his brothers, his dream. He sold into slavery. He was betrayed, slandered, accused falsely. A lot of these things happens to all of us. So just use those stories as a mirror to understand how your life is going, and you can predict the end. So don't forget to like this video. I'm sure this was a motivation for you, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. So we're going to be having trading, philosophy, and lifestyle on this channel. I remain King Jehu of Wall Street, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.